Ordered by the United Nations General Assembly during its commemoration of the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. Now, the theme of this year's commemoration is racial profiling and incitement to hatred in the context of migration, as the world currently faces the largest humanitarian and refugee crisis since the end of World War II. And like South Africa's Human Rights Day, the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination was selected to take place on March the 21st in memory to the 69 unarmed people who were killed in Sharpeville 57 years ago.
The rise in migration, often due to economic hardships, conflicts, climate change or otherwise, has placed the world at a crossroads. As a rise in racism and intolerance, often in the form of xenophobia, becomes a growing challenge of our time.
People of conscience should stand up for pluralism and cross-cultural understanding whenever the opportunity allows. Across the globe, it is incumbent upon political leaders to role model tolerant and respectful attitudes towards migrants. We need to promote cross-cultural education in our schools, to foster respect for diversity and understanding of the positive contribution refugees and migrants make to our societies and economies.
The Secretary-General warned that the lessons of past, including Sharpeville, had not prevented an increasingly intolerant and divided world.
Too often, hate speech, stereotyping and stigmatization are becoming normalized, and fringe figures have moved to center stage in many political systems. And yet, despite this dark picture, there are many rays of hope. Millions of people are speaking out against racism and intolerance. Many communities have opened their hearts and their doors to refugees and migrants, recognizing and appreciating migration as part of the solution of our global problems.
South Africa urged countries to adopt legislation that would criminalize incitement to hatred and xenophobia online.
The international community has an obligation to ensure that all people, including migrants, regardless of their immigration status, are at all times treated in a dignified manner and on non-discriminatory basis, where their human rights and fundamental freedoms are respected, promoted, protected, and realized.
Here that diversity is a source of strength in a world grappling with how to fully embrace that sentiment. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.